first of all, you know, since we're doing reviews and channels and stuff, each review I'm gonna try to have like one piece of anime, manga, memorabilia with me. So right here we have Sasuke's sword, Uchiha. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Okay, so today we're doing Seven Deadly Sins Season 3 spoiler-free review. Wrath of the Gods. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, to explain how I do my ratings, I'm doing 10 stars. No people normally do 5, but I like to do 10 so that you have a bit more room to drop in between little rankings and stuff like that. And I think it's easier to compare when you have 10. So art and animation. So first of all, out of 10, I'm going to give the art and animation, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, so what would be a 10? A 10 is basically like movie quality. So the most recent My Hero film, something like Boruto, Naruto, Road to Boruto, One Piece Stampede. I guess that would be a 10, something like perfect animation. In terms of a series now, so a series and not a movie, I'll give it I'm still gonna keep it at 7. A 9 would be something like Dr. Stone. Very, very clear animation, something like Fire Force. An 8 would probably be something like the Wano Kingdom, One Piece in the Wano Kingdom right now, Wano Country, sorry. And a 7 would be One Piece in like the Whole Cake arc or Doflamingo fight, and that's probably where the level is with Seven Deadly Sins Season 3, when it's being consistent anyway. There's times when it's inconsistent in the season. For example, like Naruto versus Pain. Sometimes when the art went a bit random, you're wondering what am I watching. What other anime has things messed up, but yeah, it's gonna be a 7. The 7 doesn't mean that it's a poor, that you can't watch it. It's very, very, very good show, very good season, and I feel like the rest of the things in this season, they help carry off the whole anime in total. So like the other things when they get to like plot and voice acting and things like that. So when they keep it at 7, but the fights are still very, very good fights. Art and animation, character designs. I still like the character designs, the whole medieval feel. Get to see Meliodas in his. This is supposed to be spoiler free, but you get to see more costumes of everyone in this season. I'll probably say this is the only season where I've seen everyone wear probably 2 costumes. So that was really interesting. What else we got here? We still have art, animation, fight, 7 out of 10. Oh, also apparently they changed editor for this. They changed animator for this season. So I guess a lot of techniques and some of the things we're used to seeing from the previous first 2 seasons won't be there. But how can I say? I feel like in this season that the action scenes were almost a bit more methodical. I don't know if I'm saying methodical just because it's season 3 and most of the fights, they had a bigger storyline behind them. But things like angles in build up to fights or mid fight things, I just say it's very. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the art animation a lot when it was on point. When it wasn't on point, I was pretty disappointed. I let you know from now. You've probably seen on the internet things about Meliodas versus Escanor, and probably some negative stuff about that. You know, that was pretty early in the season. I wanted Meliodas and Escanor to be a 9 out of 10 animated fight, but you know, it happens sometimes. And look, like One Piece has had shaky art and animation for years, and it's still going strong. So I would say do not let the art and animation deter you from watching Seven Deadly Sins season 3, because I definitely think it's the best one yet out of previous seasons. Now, plot. Let's see. I like the plot here a lot. You can definitely tell the development from the first 2 seasons. A lot of things are carrying over. A lot of information you heard is being carried over and related to in this season. So I'm not doing any spoilers. So I'm just letting you know little things, you know, little locations, little things like how long this person was in this place for, how long ago these guys fought. A lot of the plot is coming together, making sense as a whole. I like the plot in this season because there are a lot of twists, a lot of things you don't see coming. Things like frenemies, betrayals. What do you see? You see some love stories, more than one person, and it's not just Elizabeth and Meliodas, so that's pretty cool. Plot, character development. You see a lot of background into more of the sins. There's definitely more background there. That was good to see. I won't really tell you who, because I don't want to build on the anticipation like you watch an episode just to see this. So I'm gonna say there's a lot more background for the members of the sins here. There's also more background for the for some of the royal family, a bit of the angels, and definitely we get to see more insight into the 10 Commandments and their motivations, some of their background. Introduced to a few new characters on the demon side. I think you guys are really gonna like. I'm very impressed with one of the characters. Very strong. Very strong. One of the new demon characters that was put out, that was introduced this season. Yeah, we got to see the motivations of a few people, not completely revealed yet, of people like Estarossa and little bro's name again, Zeldris, yeah, Estarossa and Zeldris, and seeing the whole dynamic as 3 brothers. That was very good to see. What else have we got? Voice acting. Voice acting is always good, man. The voice acting is always good. Impressed with a few characters that you're going to be introduced to, so I'll leave that there. But another thing that was good to see about this season is, wait, first of all, what was that? Okay, so the plot was, I'll give the plot an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. So the plot is better than the animation, but the art and animation still supports it because, you know, it's a battle manga. Yeah. Demon culture. I think it was in this season we see a lot more of the demon culture than we did before. I think that's interesting to see. You know how the story building goes, making the audience build a connection with the heroes and the villains. So seeing more the demon culture makes them, I wouldn't say just more relatable, because it's not just that they were showing like their home life and things like that, and how demons had to come home and play with the children and things like that. It's more of just how their mind works, what they value, things like that. That just shows us more of the demons. So whether you don't like them even more or you like them even more because of season 3, it's definitely good because it gives you more of a connection, good or bad, with the demons. So yeah, that's about it. It was a quick one. I tried to be as spoiler free as possible. So, 7 Deadly Sins season 3. My final rating is going to stick at a 7. Only because I feel like the art let it down. if the art was any better, it would definitely be an 8. Like, what other season 3 can I compare it to? My Hero season 3. My Hero season 3 was better. Art and animation and plot. But Seven Deadly Sins is definitely not far off at all. It's not far off season 3 of My Hero. Yeah, it's a very good anime. I definitely recommend watching it. No matter what you've seen on the internet, YouTube about the animation or is Seven Deadly Sins crashing or whatever, don't listen to it. Go watch it for yourself because it is good. And trust me, I love clean animation. That's one of my that's why we love anime and manga, right? We love clean art. But even still, it still didn't put me all the way off. So I've enjoyed watching it, and I'm very happy that I let the whole season build up, and then I got to binge the whole season because that was great, man. That was great. So my final rating for Seven Deadly Sins is 7 out of 10. Should you watch it? Yes, you should. Up top.